This is the Ramon and Karter podcast, and I am your host, Ramon Weatherall Sr., coming live to you on a Friday morning. And I want to ask you a question, because the Ramon and Karter podcast is a podcast for fathers with sons. So I'm speaking to all the men out there that have sons, or just, I'm speaking to the men, period, today. Do you have a purpose? Do you have a purpose in life? Now, I'm not going to sit up here and act like I've always known this. I've always known that I should have a purpose in life and how important it is to have a purpose. No, I haven't. I haven't known that always. I'm just keeping it real with you. But it's not about me. I'm talking to all the men out there. Do you have a purpose? Do you have a purpose in life? And do you know what your purpose is as a father? Your purpose as a father to your son is to help him find his. So you got to find yours, and then you got to help him find his. And if you have multiple sons, you've got to help them find their purpose. Not the thing that you wanted to do that you never did, and now you want them to do it. No, it's what their purpose is. What their purpose is. And it's not your purpose, man, isn't making a lot of money. That's not a purpose. That's not it. It's not chasing money. It's not chasing women. It's not that you can dress good. That's not a purpose. What is your purpose? But I got a video for you. I got a video for you because a lot of people, they need receipts.
I think a man needs to be on his purpose first, too.
Exactly.
And you got to be on your mission. Your mission got to be first, and your purpose got to be first. You know what I'm saying? And you can't put anything in front of your mission and your purpose and your dreams. And you can't, what you don't want to do is put yourself in a position where you're tiptoeing and crawling behind a woman who you love, as opposed to putting your mission and your purpose first. Because if you put your mission and your purpose first, you'll be able to take care of your family. You'll be able to take. That's why, like on a plane, they say put your oxygen mask on first, then take care of the person next to you.
Take care
So
of you, can't
take care of your mission and your purpose first. You know what I'm saying? Take care of that first. Then we'll deal with, and then by doing that, you'll be able to take care of the woman you love and your family. Yeah.
Do you agree with that? Do you agree that as a man, you need to have a purpose? To all the men out there, do you agree with that? I agree with that, but like I said before, I'm not going to sit up here like I knew that my whole life. Like I knew that. No, I didn't know that. But now that I know that, you got to try to figure out what it is. What is your purpose? What is your purpose in life? And it's not going to be something. It's not just going to be as easy as you think it is. You got to work to find out what it is. Some people, it will be easy for, but some people, it's not going to be easy to find out what their purpose is in life. I started podcasting by what they say, a mistake on purpose. My web designer added the podcasting feature to my website, and it cost an extra $250. And if he wouldn't have added that to my website, that costed me an extra $250. So I was like, man, I'm not going to lose $250. So I was like, I guess I'll start podcasting and start doing it. And I love it. I love it. I love podcasting. I love doing it. So it was a mistake on purpose that I found what I feel like is my passion. So It's not gonna be. It's not just gonna be this thing that you gonna say, oh, that's it. That's my purpose. That's the thing I'm put here to do. No, you gotta get your hands dirty, man. You gotta start working on things, and you gotta fail at things, and you gotta be a beginner, and you gotta look stupid. You gotta put yourself out there. But see, a lot of people, they will never do that. And when you ask them what their purpose is, and when you ask them what they want to do, they don't know, because they're scared to put themselves out there. But everybody needs a purpose. Every man needs a purpose. That's why so many men are lost. You're like, man, you got all this talent, dude. Why you not doing nothing with it? Why you not doing nothing with it? You can do this. You an artist. You can rap. You can sing. You were back in the day. You were an athlete. You could do whatever. You good with your hands. Why you not doing none of that? Because they're scared to put themselves out there. They're scared to put themselves out there. So they just do what's easy to do. I got another video for you guys that will help you, because we need receipts. I'm just sitting up here talking. You don't believe me. So you need receipts. You need somebody else to tell you. So here's somebody else that can tell you.
When a man feels helpless, that's when it's fertile ground for actual depression. What I've seen in men is that they need a mission. If that sounds like too much of an uber masculine term, they need a purpose. They need shit to do. And they need to know that they have the power and the capability to do it. Once they have all those things, men feel a lot more complete. They feel like a whole human being.
I couldn't say it better. We need shit to do. We need shit to do. Else, if we don't have nothing to do, we're going to get into stuff. Just like your son at home that don't got nothing to do, that you keep saying, I can't wait for him to go back to school. He needs something to do. And it don't stop as we get older. We need something to do, else we're going to end up getting into something. You need a purpose. It don't have to be this elaborate thing. It don't have to be, it could be anything. It could be drawing. You could be good at landscaping. It don't matter. But you need something to do. That's not just chasing women, smoking weed, chasing money. That's not a purpose. That's not what you was put here for. God didn't put you here so you could smoke weed or you could chase women or you could no. If you're a mechanic, if you know how to customize cars and you love to do that and people love your work, that's a purpose, man. That's a purpose. If you're a great barber and people love, getting your haircuts, and man, after they come out of your chair, man, they always crispy. That's a purpose, bro. And you getting money from it. There's nothing wrong. I'm not saying it's something wrong with getting money. There's nothing wrong with getting money. You ain't gonna never hear me say that. But that's not what it's all about. You gotta feel good about what you're doing. If you hustling in the street, you selling drugs, you really feel good about what you doing. You getting money, but do you really feel good about what you doing? Yeah, if you don't have any type of conscience, yeah, you don't. But that's why a lot of hustlers give back, because they do have a conscience. They like the money. They get addicted to the money, but that's not a purpose. That's not a purpose. We have to find our purpose. And like I said, it's not going to be under a rock. You got to get out here and look for it, man. You got to get out here and look for it. Ask other people how they found theirs. What are you interested in that you don't want to tell nobody about? You know, the people gonna tell you, "Oh man, what you doing that for?" You ain't gonna, you might be interested in financial literacy. You might be interested in the stock market. I remember I was, interested in the stock market. I tried to tell somebody, a brother I know, and he like laughed at me. What you know about that? I know more about it than you. I'm trying to learn something about it. What you doing? Sitting up here judging me? Don't let people shoot you down because you're trying to learn something new. I remember I was interested in the stock market back in the day. I worked at a bank and I went in there and asked this white guy about, stock market. And he just looked at me like, he didn't even give me an answer. He didn't even give me an answer like, "Oh, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you, you little black boy. I'm not telling you nothing about the stock market." He didn't even give me an answer. But now you can invest. You can start investing with $100. What if I would have started investing in way back then with $100? Where would I be right now? Don't let nobody stop you from going after or learning something that you want to learn. Nobody. If that person don't want to help you, then go somewhere else. I should have went somewhere else. I just walked out and accepted him not wanting to tell me nothing about investing. Yes, I learned about it later on in life, but the key to investing is how young you start. That's the key. How young you start investing. Yes, I was curious about it, but I let someone deter me. Don't let anybody deter you from doing what you want to do. If they think you a nerd from doing, oh man, you a nerd, man. So what? So what? Yes, I'm a nerd. Okay, I want to learn about, financial literacy, or I want to learn about whatever. I want to learn about, law. You a nerd, man. What you the police now, man? Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't care what age you are. Don't let someone else hijack your life. That's what they're doing when they're telling you not, or when they're downing you about trying to learn something. They're hijacking your life. They hijacking your life. That's what they're doing. And if you let them do it, you're in on it. You're in on the heist. You just sitting there and you in on the heist. You letting them take away and steal something that you could be good at. Like I said, I would have never started podcasting. Never. I'm telling you, honestly, I would have never. Because I was talking myself out of it. Like, I don't need to do that. That ain't nobody gonna watch it. Nobody gonna listen to that. I don't need to do that. But then when he told me that he paid and I gotta, he paid for it and I gotta pay him back, I'm like, oh man, I'm just gonna. I had to do it then. I had to do it. But now I love doing it. I love doing it. So you don't know what your purpose is. Like I said, it's not going to be hidden under a rock, but you got to keep trying to find it, bro. If you don't know what it is, you got to keep trying to find it. You can't just accept, I'm just going to go to work and make a little money at work, do this job and come home and watch sports, watch other guys live out their dreams, but I don't have any dream, or, my time has passed me by, or whatever the case may be. It's just a lot of young men in their early 20s that played college football or basketball or high school, and now they just stuck because they thought that was it. They thought that was their purpose, playing sports. They didn't make it, to the league or something. So now it's over. No, it's not over. It's not over for you. That wasn't the thing you were supposed to do. And even that's not going to last forever. I know, sorry to tell you that, but even that it's not going to last forever. You're going to have to find something else to do. You're going to have to find something else to do. After you finish playing, if you were lucky enough to go to the pros, you're going to have to find something else to do. You're going to have to transition. That's why you hear about a lot of guys, they can't do it. They can't do it because they just think, oh, that was my purpose. That was the only thing I could do. No, man. You keep living, you're going to have to adapt. You keep living, you're going to have to adapt. So, fathers, it's your job as a man to find your purpose if you haven't done that. And then after that, you got to help your son find his. But you can help him find his if you found yours. If you found yours, if you seen what it takes to find your purpose, you can help your son find his. Real talk. You know what I mean? But like I said to them again, I'm not going to sit up here and act like I always knew what my purpose is. No, I didn't. But you got to start to be hungry to find out what it is. What did he say? My energy got me here. Yeah, definitely, bro. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad everybody who that's here checking me out is checking me out because, man, we need to as men we need to find our purpose as early as possible. We need to find what our purpose is, and we need to go get it. It might not even be something as it might not be something just all about money and all that. Your purpose might be that you are a great teacher. You're a great teacher. You're an awesome teacher. Probably better than some of these teachers that are in schools. But you feel like, there's no way for you to do that. Well, there is a way for you. You can do that online. You can, you can find ways to help kids and help people learn, other ways. Because we need male teachers. We need male teachers. We need teachers that our sons can relate to. So it is no telling what you're good at and what your purpose can be, but you gotta start looking and stop thinking that it's just all about money. It's all about how many brothers do you know that their whole purpose is chasing women? Be old as hell, and still all they do is chase women. Everything they do. Oh, I'm working out now. Okay. You working out now? It must be about some females. You chasing. You got to get in shape to chase them females. Everything they do. Everything. Or could be men who they just chase money. Everything that they do is about money. Addicted to chasing money. Addicted to having money. That's just as bad, bro. That's just as bad. And it's not gonna make you happy. It's not gonna make you happy. You can have all the money in the world. You see all these people with all this money and they out here, saying they unhappy and doing drugs, and because that's not a purpose. That's not a purpose. That's not a purpose. Just having money isn't gonna make you happy. I know it sounds corny, and I mean I know it sounds corny. Having a bunch of money ain't gonna make you happy, but it's true. It's true. Just having a lot of money is not gonna make you happy if you don't feel good about what you're doing to get the money. Did you hear what I said? Just having a bunch of money is not gonna make you feel good if you don't like what you're doing to get the money. You feel me? So our job as a father is to help our sons find their purpose. I started this podcast, the Raising Karter podcast, because I know my son is good, better. I said that to myself at work. This 7-year-old boy is better. It might be better than I could ever be at podcasting or on him. I mean, he just got it. And I knew this is something that I should do because I know he can do it. He can do it, man. I have an older son that's a music producer. I tell him all the time, he's a star. He just got to go after it, man. You just got to be obsessed. But he's a star. His tracks is as good as anything that's out here or better. And that's another thing that we got to do as fathers. You got to be honest with your sons, man. If they not good at something, it ain't no crime in telling them, bro, this is not it for you. This ain't it. Sometimes you got to be the bad guy. So this is not it. We need to point our focus in another direction because this here is not it. This here is not it. Like we get trapped up in thinking that he's gonna play basketball or football or something, wasting his time. He could have been doing something else, and he could have been doing something else. So that's facts. He could have been doing something else with his time and getting better at something else that he's really pretty good at. But you got to notice that. You got to be around to notice that. You got to be around as a father to notice, like, okay, I'm coming to these games and you not really all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming, no, it's good to learn competition. It's good to learn all that, but I seen you do this other thing that you kill it. You awesome at. Let's focus on that. Let's focus on that thing. I see you do this other thing. You really good. Something was wrong with my car and you found out what it was, and let's do that. Let's find out, about going, being a mechanic and working with your hands and fixing air, because everybody got a car. That's, people working, they got cars and they need to be fixed. So let's do that thing. Ain't nothing wrong with, being a mechanic or being skilled, a plumber or electrician. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We gotta stop just thinking that celebrities and entertainers they got houses and cars that need to be fixed too. And some of them ain't the sharpest knives in the drawer. They don't have no idea how much stuff costs. I ain't saying, scam nobody, but I'm just saying. They don't know how much that starter costs. Put some extra on it. But I came on here today to let you know that I am Ramon Weatherall, the host of Raising Karter, the podcast that is dedicated to fathers with sons. I know everybody be going on live. You got the DJs, you got the relationship people, you got the fake Trump supporters and all this and all that. It's good for you, you know, the relationship stuff. That man, everybody going, and all the TikTok marketing. I can make you a TikTok famous and influencer, and I can help you do all that. Good for them. But I'm the host of the Raising Karter podcast. This is a podcast dedicated to fathers with sons. Fathers period. Because I got daughters too. We not leaving them out, but our sons, we gotta get our sons under control. We gotta help them, man. We gotta help them. We can't just leave them out here, man. We can't just, somebody gotta start talking about helping fathers and giving information and giving just some type of relief and some type of, you know, just somewhere we can go as men to know, like, okay, my man gonna be talking about issues that I'm having. My man's gonna be talking about things that I'm going through, you know, as a dad, because a lot of times we're underappreciated. We are underappreciated. Fathers are underappreciated. They are. Father's Day is way down on the list of holidays. Dude scored a touchdown. He don't say nothing about his daddy. He tell he's he on the sideline thanking his mama, grandmama, or somebody. He ain't saying nothing about his daddy. So we're underappreciated, and a lot of times it's our own faults. But hey, this is the Raising Karter podcast. I'm your host, Ramon Weatherall. I'm gonna represent for you till the wheels fall off. So keep watching the podcast live on TikTok, on YouTube, or the podcast is on Apple Podcasts. And I'll see you next time. Peace.